de menos y no puedo dejar de pensar en ti. En las noches que no estás, sueño yo de ti y me duele que te hayas ido. Quisiera escuchar el timbre de tu voz llamándome cuando dices lo mucho que me quieres y que quieres volver. Ya ves que no es así, te fuiste de mí, dejando malherido a mi corazón. Ya ves que no es así, no vas a volver y no quiero yo seguir si no estás aquí conmigo. Necesito yo de ti, necesito yo de ti, necesito yo de ti para seguir viviendo. Quisiera escuchar el timbre de tu voz llamándome cuando dices lo mucho que me quieres y que quieres volver. Ya ves que no es así, te fuiste de mí, dejando malherido a mi corazón. Pero ya no es así, no vas a volver y no quiero yo seguir si no estás aquí conmigo. Ya ves que no es así, te fuiste de mí, dejando malherido a mi corazón. Pero no es así, no vas a volver y no quiero yo seguir si no estás aquí conmigo. Necesito yo de ti, necesito yo de ti, necesito yo de ti para seguir viviendo. Necesito yo de ti para seguir viviendo.
Frito-pie Friday. Tejano music is alive. Tejano is not dead. Welcome to Bumper's Frito-pie Friday. Tejano music is alive. Tejano is not
And welcome to another episode of Bumper's Frito-pie Friday. Some of you might be in the stands somewhere here in South Texas or wherever you're at for Friday night football, Friday night lights. Chinga, pinche Frito-pie me tiene. Dude, I want to give a shout out to our friend of ours.
My God, man.
Mel. We're actually eating Frito-pies. We're actually eating Frito-pies live on the show for the very first time, man. So thank you, Mel, for the Frito-pie. Thank you so much.
Because next Friday is going to be enchiladas.
What's that?
Next Friday is going to be enchilada Friday.
Dang, maybe. So again, man, welcome to the episode, Frito-pie Friday, and every now and then I get a guest to come help me do Frito-pie Friday. And tonight, for me, is very special because my guest tonight is somebody who has been in our onda for a very, very long. I don't want to make him sound old, but he's been in the business for a long time, man. And he is one of those people. I put him in the category with Chente Barrera, right? These guys, they put out great music. It just sometimes it just feels like the cookie doesn't crumble their way. Like they never get that little push that they need, right? Unless you're a big fan of if you're a big fan of Tejano music, well, you know Rick Balderama. And for everybody watching, right? Rick is the author. Is that the right word? He is the CEO and president of Tejano Ain't Dead, baby. So if you see any shirts that say Tejano Ain't Dead, baby, they have touched Rick Balderrama's hand some way, some form, somehow.
Yeah, I folded them up,
He
mailed
folded
them out.
up. There you go.
Man.
He did it all.
Me and Abigail, yeah.
So, Rick, welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you, Bumper. Finally, right?
And dude, it's really, really cool. Like I know the Lord is working, and the reason I say that is because Wednesday, Rick Balderrama and his brothers were supposed to be my special guest.
Yep.
They were going to be my special guest on Wacky Wednesday, and something happened where not everybody could be here, so we postponed it for a later date, and the Uvalde thing came up, and you know we had one of the parents, it's Stephen, parent of Ellie from the Uvalde tragedy, on the show, and we got to promote what we're going to do on Sunday, right, in Uvalde, Texas. So definitely, it just worked out. So then, right, we get Frito-pies. Jonathan Espinosa makes a badass Halloween Frito-pie intro. If you guys didn't hear it, I'll play it again a little bit later. You got to really listen to the voice. You know, he talks about Tejano's not dead. Bumper's Frito-pie Friday. He did an outstanding job. So, Jonathan, thank you so much, all the way from the beautiful state of Florida. Thank you, man. I really appreciate you taking the time to do that intro. And it just so happened to fall on Frito-pie Friday, and then I got the president and the king of the Tejano Ain't Dead right here. So it just all worked out, bro. It all worked out. So again, if this is your first time watching Frito-pie Friday, I know we're on the Wacky Wednesday page. Cool. So tonight, I have a lot of things going on. We got a lot of things going on. One of them being, and my wife's gonna kill me if they didn't upload, and of course they didn't upload. I'm gonna be raffling off. I'll probably do a separate post for it. But my son goes to Catholic school, bro, and I'm not throwing him under the bus, but there's a program that. Really? And she's gonna want to come over. Like, where are you at? That's what that's about right there. Just text. Are we still on? Hopefully we're still on. I didn't get kicked off. I'll text you. We're still good? Okay. So where was I at, Rick? See what happens, dude?
Your son's.
Oh yeah. So the school. So we want to raise some money. We want to raise some money for a program that she wants to use for the classroom. So my wife and her friends, they made these beautiful door wreaths, and I wanted to put them on the show, but it was going to be kind of hard. I thought about it, like it's going to be really hard for me to go through the comments So you guys stay tuned. I'm going to make a post right after the show with the pictures of the wreaths, and we're just going to do like $5 spots, and we'll just do the spin the wheel, and hopefully we can get the money and raise it for the classroom. It'd be really cool. So
So is that all you're gonna raffle, or
Huh?
Is that all you're gonna raffle?
yeah, just it's the 2 wreaths that they did. One's a Christmas wreath and one's a Halloween wreath. So I got to do it soon, right? If you want to do the
Okay.
Halloween,
Okay.
the Halloween one. But did Houston win?
5-0.
I don't know. The game
say
just
it's-
started. The game just started. So we are competing against the World Series, but that's okay. So let's talk about the song, Rick. We opened up the song we opened up the show with the Rick Balderrama song, brand new. That's his brand new single. Where'd you make it at?
Where else? Slack Monster.
Slack Monster Studios.
Actually, that's my fourth release of my solo 2 album. So I released 3 rancheras, and this cumbia was written by Mr. Joe Reveles, and recorded it there with Sevi at Slack Monster. And as a matter of fact, I am about 85% done with the music video. Thanks to Rap Rosie, I just found out today that it's number 13 on the Tejano Gold Countdown. It went from
Rick,
20 to 13.
you're really good with videos, bro. Rick. Hey, so I want to ask you this. I saw a video you a while back you made while you were in New York City, and I wanted you on a Wednesday show because I wanted to ask you, but you're here now. I want to ask you, how in the hell did you make a Tejano video in the middle of New York City? And who did that for you? How did that work? People looking at you like, what is this Sonso doing right here in the park bench?
Actually, my videographer, Ivan Garcia, did the original video I did Last Christmas by George Michaels. I did it in cumbia, in Spanish, produced by Sevi. And so Abigail, my girlfriend, and I went to New York last year, and I already had it in my mind. I said, you know what? You're going to film me. What? Just film me. But there's people, I don't care. So Rockefeller Center, I'm sitting there. Listen, I got my phone here. She's filming me, and with her phone, iPhone, of course. And then we went to another part of New York, and she's filming people walking. Like, what's going on?
So
I'm
you
like,
filmed some of that with the iPhone?
Yes, that one I did. Not the original one, but
You should send it to Apple, dude, when they do the Apple experience. Like, this Tejano video was shot all on the iPhone.
exactly, yeah. But that's the way we did that one. It was pretty nice, man. It was pretty nice.
That's
It was
cool,
a lot of
man.
fun.
That's cool. So again, Frito-pie Friday, talking with Rick Balderrama is my special guest. He's going to be able to sit here and enjoy the music with me. You guys are going to get to enjoy the music. If you guys are watching the Stroh's game in somebody's backyard, you usually know how it goes. They got the TV on. Hey, put your phone on Frito-pie Friday. You can have it on the side there. Show us some love. And check out some of this new music, because this week was filled with a bunch of new music. And I want to throw my disclaimer out there right away. My disclaimer is that if you're a new artist and you send me your music, I don't have a list. I don't sit down and write. Like, I just kind of go through, and whatever pops at me, I play it. You're gonna watch me do it right now, Rick. That's the God honest truth. Some of the music, I will tell you, most of the music. Hey, that Frito-pie is good.
Hey, when you burp, don't blow it this way. A quick shout out to Dickie, the birthday boy. I think Dickie just had a birthday. Caesar just texted me.
Oh, here, let's do this. I'm gonna do this. Somebody wants to already chime in, so we'll. My remote guest.
Who do we got?
I don't know. We're gonna. Let's see if they get it. So going back to the music. So Rick's been around for many years. He puts out great music. He's done great remakes of songs that you grew up listening to, maybe in a different format, and he's converted them over to a Rick Balderrama Tejano style format. Another great thing about Rick is that for everything about shout out to Mario O. Mario O's in the house.
Daddy.
But no, the great thing about Rick is that he is really, honestly, always out supporting Tejano music.
Absolutely.
All over the city. There's not like a specific place like, I don't go there, I don't go. He's everywhere. right? If he can be there, he's out there supporting the music, meeting fans, and he's just one of you. He's literally a fan of Tejano music. He's just, you know, he gets to go on stage every now and share the mic. You know what I mean? I've seen him plenty of times where they call him up on stage and he gets to sing some classic Tejano songs. I think somebody just popped in. Mira, Mario O. Get behind Daddy. That's are you on Angelica's phone, bro?
Hey.
Mira, hold on. Wait a minute. Give me a second.
Daddy, you working on my track?
Hey.
What's up, bro?
Hi.
What are y'all doing?
No, I have my own phone. Hey,
Get behind Tweet.
we're here. We have a gift, so we're on break.
VIP here, bro.
Where y'all guys
What's up,
at?
brother? How you doing?
Where y'all at?
What's up?
They can't hear.
Where y'all jamming at?
Latonia. Las Vegas.
Here.
They're in Las Vegas. Yeah, right. Hey,
Las
aquí
Vegas,
está, hey,
Texas.
we're right here eating Frito pies, bro.
Mira.
Frito pies and tequila.
Las Vegas. Ay.
Y'all are coming in and out.
We're chilling. We're Mario chilling. No, just
Thank you, Jerry.
We lost them. Oh no, there they are. There's an heck right there.
Hey,
Hold on.
Tweet.
because we're both talking.
There you are, right there. That's Tweet and Angelica. Tweet
Maybe we
from
should just get
Texas
on one
Latino. Angelica's hitting the charts as well with her new single.
Her awesome album.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll play it tonight, Angelica. Maybe we'll see. See
No,
what's up.
no, we're still here. Yeah,
They're still
but
here. They're watching.
Mario
it, like-
Mario cut his off because he's right here. Sweet.
Hey.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
Aquí nomás. We're about to start Frito-pie Friday. And Angelica called on FaceTime and almost knocked the whole show off.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Thank you.
Bueno, y'all be good. Angelica will play your song here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yup. Y'all be safe on the road.
We're in Platonia, Texas.
Okay.
Where they at?
Flatonia, between here and Houston.
Oh, Flatonia. Okay.
At a gig.
Flatonia. I know where y'all at. Flatonia.
Grumpy's. There's a Grumpy's there.
Bueno, Tweet. Angelica, y'all be safe.
And so we.
Platonia ain't got no signal. You're coming in broken and unreadable. Over.
Goes out to my favorite niece,
Yeah.
Reagan, who's logged
All
in.
right.
Ray. I thought you'd be out tonight, Reagan.
They're off. That was Angelica, and then there was also a tweet from Texas Latino and, a world famous producer, Mr. Mario O. Shout out to all three of them tuning in right now. Again, you're welcome to Frito-pie Friday, where we're actually eating homemade Frito pies,
pies.
and the chili is just amazing. I'll tell you tonight how I sleep. See how good the chili was. But so if this is your first time watching the show, I want to give you guys a little bit of rundown. And if you watch it all the time, well, you already know the rundown. You just got to sit through it. The rundown with Frito-pie Friday is that I really enjoy playing music that I don't get to hear on the radio all the time.
That's it.
And I also play music that you do hear on the radio, right? That the artists are lucky enough that the radios are spinning their music, right? But times have changed. So you got the radio, you got internet radio, you got, there's all kinds of people. You got the guy like how Wacky Wednesday started with just a phone and a Bluetooth speaker. You know what I mean? So music is being played all kinds of ways. And Frito-pie Friday is a chance for me to showcase maybe some music that you're not hearing. That's the easiest way to put it. And what's really, really awesome, man, is I love to see that a lot of the people who watch are mainly artists. right? They
Yeah.
got their ears perked up and they want to see what's out there.
And let me tell you, man, this show can go on. I know at the very beginning, man, we're up till midnight, 1 in the morning.
Rick was one. Yes,
Yeah,
Rick,
I mean,
you're
just
right.
like,
When we
ooh,
started
check out
Frito-pie
that too.
Friday, we
Yes.
started 7:30. I think it'd be like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and you can hear his wife, yeah, go to sleep. But honestly, man, it's amazing what you do, man. It is amazing.
Okay, so real quick, shout out to DJ Lucky J. He just said Astros are up, game 1, 5-0. Woo, man! I
DJ
love
Lucky
to
J, my boy.
sweep the Phillies. So, Rick. You get to see me right here. This is how I do it right here, man. I go right to the email.
Yeah.
You know, so hey, to all the groups, if you don't have somebody who's pushing out your stuff, you can't blame nobody about playing your stuff unless you have some way of knowing if your stuff's getting out there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And my hat's off to Bumper, man, because when this started, there's a lot of songs that I've heard on your show that I've never heard on the radio before. Now, I was in Lebanon not long ago. Boom, they're on the radio. Here, they're on the radio. So what I'm saying, like you said, if you don't get them out somewhere, get them out here. It's like a stepping stone, man. People listen. People
Yeah.
listen, man. So, it's a great thing.
You gotta bear with me because I'm
shout out
actually
to
eating on the show tonight, man. I'm eating Frito-pie Friday.
Johnny O. Shout out to the K Alamo Weekend Warriors.
The Weekend Warrior
Yes,
at that
sir,
Jersey.
man.
We're ready, man. November
They're awesome.
20th.
November 20th. I still got to do their commercial.
So the first song we're gonna play tonight is by Sonia, a good friend of mine, Miss Sonia De La Paz from Laredo. It's a brand new song called Sabes que es verdad. I already
title
know if
right
a
there,
woman
well.
singing a song that says Sabes que es verdad, it's probably gonna be pretty deep. So we're gonna check it out right here live, right here, Sonia De La Paz. So those of you that are watching and you're one of those people that likes to write down the artist, that's Sonia with the J, Sonja De La Paz, and the song's called Sabes que es verdad. Check it out right here.
Ya no llores más, no merece tus lágrimas. Has aguantado mucho tiempo, las cosas no van a cambiar. Ya no escuches más sus cuentos, ya no lo pienses más, no mires hacia atrás. Olvida todo esa llave de su juego, que nunca va a cambiar y nunca te va a amar. Yo sé que sabes que es verdad. Ya no
Bro,
That was Miss Sonia De La Paz.
fire, brother.
Dude.
That was fire.
Well, the artist said it was fire.
Oh my God.
Sonia De La Paz never disappoints for me. I'm a huge Sonia De La Paz fan from the very beginning. Again, Rick, she's another artist that would hang out with us. She was like Rick. We would stay on with me till like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I remember her sending in her music. And she was one of the first artists, like, watch it. I'll send it to you right now. Okay, send it. We'll play it. It was really, really cool, man. DJ Ray, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Saludos, Ray.
Everybody watching on YouTube, what's going on? That is, bro, the Astros are on. I know the Astros are on, but Frito-pie Friday must go on. We're up 5-0. Hey, put it on the side. Let me know you're there.
Yeah, we won already. He's won already.
No, 5-0 in Major League in the World Series. That ain't shit. You're up 12 or 13-0 maybe, but not 5-0. Hell no.
I'm trying to get in to watch the show, bro.
Let's see. Shout out to my videographer, my photographer, Mr. Felipe Leal. He said it was an awesome cumbia. I 100% agree. I'm surprised she's not on here. She's not. She might be gigging, but that was a brand new one by Sonia De La Paz. Very, very deep, and just an awesome song, man. Again, welcome to Frito-pie Friday, where we're actually eating. It's 5-3. See, it's already 5-3.
Ooh, I spoke too soon, man. I'm sorry. Shout out to Natty Mariposa from Arizona. They're always tuned in, man. Those are some big supporters of Tejano
Rick
music.
Balderrama and Tejano music.
All of Tejano music.
That's awesome,
They support
man.
everybody. Man.
That's awesome. So you guys are joining us on behalf of Rick Balderrama. The only thing that I ask on Frito-pie Fridays, I don't ask. It's not. It's just if you want to. There's this thing that they turned me on to about Facebook Lives, and they're called stars. So if you guys hear something, or you're really enjoying the show, send some stars, man. Send some stars, and that helps me build up a little chequecito from Facebook para comprar, a 6-pack or Top Boy or algo. You know what I mean? So if you guys want, that's the stars. You could send as many stars as you want. I'd greatly, greatly appreciate it. And you don't have to, man. We're just having a good time. Saludos to everybody watching from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Valentino.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place out there in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So, Rick, what'd you think of Sonia's song, bro?
Man, as soon as that song started, man, that beat and just that groove, man, the feel. I love that, man.
It's good, dude. It's good, man. The next song I'm going to play is somebody who's at this game one. He's actually at the game right now. World Series. I think he was there when the gates opened.
I know who that is.
All right, the next one is Mr. Rogelio, right? Brand new one by Roel Martinez, he's at game one of the World Series, so he's missing. He's not going to be able to see that we're playing his brand new single. I think it just released today?
I think
or
so.
yesterday. The name of the song is called ¿Por qué vivo enamorado? Here it is, right here, from another Laredo. Another Laredo. I don't know what you would say, but another guy from Laredo, Texas, Roel Martinez, right here. ¿Por qué vivo enamorado? Right here for you guys
vocalist,
on Bumpers, Frito-pie Friday.
Recordando nuestro amor, porque fuiste el amor de mi vida. Sigo soñando con la misma ilusión hasta encontrar la dicha de amarte y adorar la dulzura
Brand new one. Absolutely brand new right there. Mr. Roel Martinez, all the way from Laredo, Texas, right? And I'm going to take a guess. I could be wrong, but I'm probably not wrong. That producer is Miguel Hernandez right there.
Yeah.
Would you agree, Rick?
Yes.
He said yes right away.
Miguel does amazing work. Man.
We've talked about that before. You know, a lot of producers, they have their own thumbprint. Like no matter what they touch, it's gonna have a little bit of their flavor. Jonathan Espinosa's like that. Gabe's like that. Mario O is like that. So like, you know, a lot of producers, they have their
signature.
Their signature, right?
Yeah.
And you kind of already know it was great jam. So, you know, I couldn't do all this stuff and buy all the equipment that I have and do what I have to do without having sponsors. And today I had Rick on the show, and lo and behold, we have a brand new sponsor for Frito-pie Friday. So tonight's show is brought to you by the Barra Group. Hey, that's not for all you Rasta, don't get scared. That's not the police shield. It's SAPD. No, it's not. We're not brought to you by SAPD. It's San Antonio's finest, the Barra Group. Miss Valerie Valderrama Charles, brand new sponsor of Frito-pie Friday. First of all, I want to thank her for sponsoring tonight's show. And, you know, to everybody watching, man, if you're in the market to buy, to sell, to look at, if you just don't know, I would say this, Rick, Raza, we're not the best at knowing how to go about doing these things.
Correct.
It's a dream. Maybe our parents never did it. We've always, you know, my parents, they always rented. I didn't know what it was like to buy a home, right?
Yes.
So it's good to have people like Valerie out there that will stop and explain to you everything. You hear escrow, you hear clothes, you hear title companies. Hey, man, sometimes for us normal people, that's not our vocabulary. You don't know what all that stuff is. You just hear off, oh, you need this, you need that. Valerie can sit down and let you know exactly what you need to do and get you into a beautiful home, right? If you want to sell your beautiful home,
she can do that also.
She can do that too. She can get that house sold really, really quick. So again, we're going to talk about Valerie again here in a few minutes, but I just wanted to throw her out there real quick. Miss Valerie Valderrama, man, tequila, that's it. No more tequila, bro. Valerie Valderrama Charles, from the Barra Group, San Antonio's finest realty company. You can hit her up at 210-744-5303. That's 210-744-5303. Even if you just got a question.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
If you're just curious about.
My sister's the friendliest person in the world. If you want to message her on Facebook, you just questions. You need to start somewhere. And like you said, especially people that don't know where to start, or you're scared, or what do I need to do? I mean, she'll walk you to the whole thing, you know.
And you know, how many people would do that, right? A lot of people expect you to already know some knowledge, but if you have somebody like that that's down to earth, that's going to sit down with you and explain to you the whole step of the way on how to purchase a home or sell a home.
Yeah, the advice is not going to cost you anything.
I want to sell mine and move to the beach somewhere. Nah, I think we all want to do that, right? It's funny you say that because my wife, with the kids, we're in a group text, and today she sent me she sent everybody a thing. She's like, hey, most women who live by the ocean live a more peaceful life, right? That the ocean, you know, being around water is very calming, and then the women live longer. It's because it's soothing. By living by the water, the Wacky Wednesday studio is located in Live Oak, Texas, right? And so there's a Live Oak Park near here, and so I went to Google Maps and I circled the water. Hey. Rick, but the water wasn't even green or blue. It was brown.
Murky. I was going to say Bronic or Calaveras.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So, again, man, thank you guys for joining us. We're going over brand new music. And my special guest tonight is Mr. Rick Balderama, Tejano legend. Again, president and CEO of Tejano Ain't Dead, baby. And, you know, if you see artists walking around with the I call them the man bags, right? Rick has his on right now, Mine's hanging right there when I go somewhere. When
That's
I go to
right,
any
man,
events, I
yeah.
always take mine with me.
I got mine.
But it's right there. But look, even Rick, the president seal, he doesn't even have his name on his.
I don't have mine like, hey, Mario.
Yeah, like so mine, we all have he made ours with our name, especially on the
Mine
bag,
just, yeah.
on a piece of leather.
Yeah.
And here's a president, the guy who makes them, and he doesn't even have his name on it.
Couldn't afford it. I could afford theirs, but I couldn't afford mine. I'm just kidding. But yeah, anything y'all need, go to rickbalderrama.com. If not, just inbox me, you know.
Hey Rick, let me ask you, how many years you been in the Tejano industry, bro?
Well, I've been in the Tejano industry since I was 12 years old. My first gig was with my dad playing trumpet at 12 years.
Because your dad was a legend in Tejano music.
My dad, he really was.
Don't give out all of it because we still got a show to do.
That's right.
You don't want to give out all the stuff. So since you were 12 years old?
Yeah. I mean, back in 79, I think I was in the 9th grade, my friends in school were working at Handy Andy making $3.25 an hour. My dad was paying me $40 a night. I was paying 4 nights a week.
He pay you $40 a night?
$40 a night, yeah.
Estaba rico, what the
I tell
$160
you,
bucks, dog?
exactly, man, you know?
You know what, Rick? I saw a video of you, bro, or a picture. I think it was a video.
Mullet?
And it was for me, it was very touching, bro, because it is very Chicano-ish. And let me tell you what I mean by that. It was very Chicano-ish because it was what I grew up watching my tios do, my grandfather do, going to friends' houses and watching their older uncles and tios do and their wives, right? They sit around a table. There's some kind of alcohol involved. Well, there's always alcohol involved for the most part. Somebody brings out a guitar and it's over.
It's over, man.
Right? Hey, toca esta. And boom. And whether you could sing or not, everybody starts singing, right? But there was it was a video, I believe.
Yes,
that
it was
you
a
posted.
video.
It was a video.
At my dad's house.
And you
in
at
the
your dad's
kitchen.
house, and
Yeah.
it was in the kitchen. It was your younger years.
Yes.
And y'all were jamming. And for me, I was like, see, if you don't know, man, Bumper's a very, very big believer in our cultura. I'm a huge. That's the reason I do this stuff. That's the God honest truth. I do these shows and I showcase our music because it's part of our cultura. And I do not want. I really believe 100% of what Rick says. Tejano's not dead. Bumper says keeping Tejano relevant. But looking at that video, man, it made me like, that's us, man.
Yes.
That's us.
Yeah. That was like, you know, icing on the cake for that was like our gift, man. All of us, you know, tios, and then you're laughing, cutting up on each other, and just being able to do that with my dad. I mean, you know, everybody, man.
And you videoed it. That was before cell phone times.
Oh,
right
heck
there.
yeah, that was them old
That was
phones.
before cell phone times. And you know what, Rick? You got that forever, bro.
Yes, I do, man.
You got that with your dad forever, bro.
Oh,
forever. Yeah. You be able to go back and look at that and listen to it, and that's what's really cool, man. We live in an age where if you're like me, you know, back in the day, you used to go to your family's house and you'd start drinking Saca los albums. The photo, hey, look at Tio when he was young, look at him. Tenía bell bottoms and
Yeah, hair.
right? Hair was long, bandanas, right? And nowadays, nobody takes pictures like that.
Man.
Everything is in one of these.
Yep.
Everything is in the cloud that we hope and pray never crashes
yes.
and deletes all of our stuff. I mean, if you guys stop and think about it right now, for the most part, the iPhone came out in 2006 or 2007, right? 2007.
I think so.
And we've had almost every iPhone that's ever come out. And we you know, when the iCloud came out and all this stuff, it was great. But if you don't have it saved, like on a terabyte drive or like,
yes,
you know, hard drive
backed
somewhere
up.
or whatever,
Gotta have it backed
hey,
up.
you're leaving it up to the world to keep that cloud up and, you know, all your memories. Because how many of you go to Walmart and actually print out these pictures?
I remember those days, though.
Right? You used to go and print out the
heck
pictures.
yeah, heck yeah.
Or you would, if you were like us, my mom would take the cameras and she would throw them on top of the refrigerator. And whenever she would do a cleaning order, pues agarraba todos los cameras and drop them off at Walmart. and you would drop off 7 or 8 cameras, but you could only afford to take out one
Couple at a time.
a couple at a time. So you would get, you know what, just give me this pack. You go through the packs and grab the one you want. You go back and get another one. And then you would put them in a photo album and save them. But you know, those days are long gone, man. We leave it up to the cloud. So Humberto, how you doing, sir? Thank you for tuning in. Everybody tuning in on YouTube. Thanks, man. Thanks for hanging out. Welcome to Frito-pie Friday. We're drinking tequila. I just ate my Frito-pie. I got Big Red. What other? I mean, how more Tejano can you? I got the king of Tejano ain't dead, baby. How much more Tejano? I'm wearing a Texican shirt. ¿Qué más quieres? All right. So again, man, welcome.
A big shout out real quick. And I want to thank everybody for praying for my brother Richie. He had been hurting pretty bad. He got over one thing. He's still on the road to recovery, but he always has a sense of humor, man.
The two times that you introduced him, he always makes me laugh.
He always has a sense of humor. And speaking of that, when I said I used to make $40 a night in '79, he texts me, goes, "We still make $40 a night." So when he texts me and talks like that, I know in his heart he's feeling better. So I want to thank everybody that sent out prayers to him, and still keep him in your prayers, man. He's doing good. He's doing good, getting better day by day.
Wow! Somebody put Facebook wants to charge you now to save pictures on their site. For real? Is that a thing? Because I got a shitload of pictures on Facebook.
Me too.
Bro, you know what? Rick, did you ever do MySpace?
Of course.
Dude,
my
my wife could never figure out our password on MySpace, and we don't have access to that old email. So we've written them. We've done all kinds, because there's a lot. We have tons and tons of pictures on MySpace that I would love to get to. So again, they're floating around in little pieces somewhere above our head here. So again, welcome to Frito-pie Friday, where we play brand new music. There was another one out that I played earlier. I played it for Mel and John. And let me see, where's it at? I think it was HC. Wasn't it HC? Don't you remember? Earlier when you got here? He's not talking. He's going to act like he's not here. Let me see if I can find it. It's a brand new one.
Shout out to Mr. Mike Gonzalez.
Who's watching? Mike G?
Mike G. I think they're in the Valley tonight,
they're in
right?
the Valley tonight, dude. You know? See that? That's love, bro. They're going to do a gig, and they're still finding time to watch Frito-pie Friday before they go on the stage.
That's awesome.
And rock, man. If you guys never seen Mike Gonzalez and Iconics, if they come to a town near you, you need to watch them. Those guys put on a fabulous. Yeah. If you're a fan of Jimmy Gonzalez, those dudes are awesome, man.
Yeah, they put on a great show, man.
Let's see. I can't find it, man. There it is, right here. A new one by H3 is called Me Está Doliendo. I think it's an old remake.
Vivas con otro, no dejaré de amarte. Cuánto sufro al recordarte. Yo no sé de qué manera voy a hacer para olvidarte, y te juro que no intento, aunque siento que me muero. Cariño me hace daño, no pretendo ir a buscarte. Tu cariño está tan lejos y lo siento tan cercano, y presiento encontrarte. Y te juro que a veces me desgarro por besarte. Y aunque vivas con otro, no dejaré de amarte. Me está doliendo el corazón por recordarte.
Yo.
Nice, man.
Yeah, man. That was a badass song. That right there was by H3 Me Está Doliendo. It's an old remake of a song, maybe a little conjunto stylish. I dug it. What do you think, Rick?
Yeah, it was good, brother.
It was good, right?
That's good music tonight, man.
H3. So, hey, we don't, hey, if it's a song and it's like, it's okay. You'll never hear Bumper say, hey, that song sucked. Nah, I you know what I mean? I give everybody, because everybody puts in work, right? Whether you produce it at home or you produce it at $1 million studio. You know, people put in work, and I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. And again, if you do send in your music, because Rick's very nice. I have guests that they have no filter right here. They'll tell you like, no, esa canción valió, like it's not good, not radio. He can play that in the backyard, but it's not going to play on the radio, right? That's their way of saying, well, maybe not so. So people are asking. I'm assuming they thinking that this is my company, right? Texican sweatshirts. Big shout out to my buddies at Texican Clothing in Houston. You can find them at Texican Clothing on Instagram, on Facebook. If you want to get, they have all their merchandise on there, and they sell through the messengers of those clients of Facebook and Instagram. You can message them, and they work through Cash App and Zelle, and they get it mailed out quick. I just so happen to be one of they're one of my sponsors of the show. So I'm lucky. I'll say this, right? I'm lucky enough to every now and then when they come up with a new line of T-shirts, I get a box, and there's a box in my front of my house, and it's got all the cool new Texican T-shirts. And so, you know, I show them love. They show me love. I show them love. So if you guys are interested in buying now that it's getting a little cold, they got cool Texican sweatshirts. They got these brand new ones that say Chicano. But the I is the state of Texas. The dot on the I is the state of Texas. So
that's awesome.
Cool merch, man.
Quick shout out to Lindsay Rodriguez. How you doing, Lindsay? Tell Guillermo hi for me. Give him a hug. Awesome bass player.
Hey, Rick, so when you make these videos, también, dude, in the morning, if you don't follow Rick on social media, you got to follow him. He's always got cool little things going on. But El Vato, I think he lives like either on top of Fiesta, Texas, or on one of the rides. I haven't found. When I go to Fiesta, Texas, I'm looking for the sign that says Rick Balderrama this way.
And the things that you got to be this tall or over, or you can't get on. And I hate rides, bro. And I watch them every day, man. I watch them every day. I mean, from my balcony.
Yeah, from your balcony.
I'm like, I wouldn't get on that. And sometimes it's like during, I guess, I don't want to say winter, but it's cold, and you see some of these people go, man, guys, crazy.
Speaking of cold, it's 34 degrees in Milwaukee, Wisconsin right now.
It feels good.
Shout out to everybody watching there in Milwaukee. You're probably in your basement. For those of you in Texas, a basement is a room under the house. We don't have those.
We don't have those here.
We don't have those here. But yeah, so shout out to everybody in Milwaukee. Hopefully it's not snowing. Maybe it's just cold. Again, we're working for stars tonight, and for you just to share it, man. Share the channel. Share if you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday page. I greatly appreciate it. Showcasing brand new music in the Tejano industry, and just talking about anything and everything, man. It's so cool to have a guest when I do Frito-pie Friday, because sometimes, Rick, when I do them by myself, it's rough, dog.
Is it really?
Because I start drinking, and it's like I'm just drinking by myself, and next thing you know, it is 2:00 in the morning, and we're still playing music, man. Where is Vanessa Salinas Sanchez? I don't know. Maybe her internet got cut today. The dog chewed the line or something. I don't know. Hey, Rick, what do you use for internet at your house?
AT&T?
AT&T?
Yeah.
So we just got Google Fiber in our neighborhood a couple of months ago, and I went to North Star Mall the other day, and there was a lady like, hey, what do you have for internet? I said, your Google Fiber? Yeah. I said, man, you guys already have our road cut up. You laid the line, but ain't nobody's getting it yet. She goes, sir, give me your information. I gave her my information, and that was Saturday. Literally Monday morning, she calls. She's like, Mr. Gomez, they just hit the green light in your neighborhood. You'll be the first one in the neighborhood to get Google Fiber. So I said, okay, sign me up. What do we got to do? Their packages are great, and the speed is We're still on Spectrum. So if something happens tonight, it's not Google Fiber. It's still Spectrum. They just ran the line, the Google Fiber line to the side of the house. So hopefully Sunday morning we'll be booming. So the next Wacky Wednesday show will be extra clarito, crystal clear, man.
Hey, Bump, Jerry Hernandez from Houston, Texas, which is an awesome vocalist, upcoming artist. He follows me on Snapchat.
Does he got some new music?
Jerry, you were working on the single. Have you finished it? But check it out what I was trying to tell you. When you said Rick on social media, well, he follows me on Snapchat. He goes a lot of food videos. Everywhere I eat, man, I
the phone eats before you do, right? That's what my kids say, Dad. The phone's got to eat.
Yes,
the phone's got to eat.
Everywhere I go, Abby cooks for me. I snap it because he's serious. I'm like, yeah. People want to know what's going on, you know.
That's funny.
We'll be back in New York.
I only take pictures of when my wife cooks.
There you go.
Because sometimes she makes some stuff, man, that's just like, I got to share with the world, man.
There you
You
go.
know what I mean?
Yes.
Show her off a little bit. This next song we're going to play, man, is Que Bonito Fuera, another old school remake. A lot of people doing remakes nowadays, but this song is sung by a bunch of guys that are just con madre. All of them, dude. They're all badass dudes, and they put on a party when they hit the show. When they hit the stage, it's puro party, dude. From when first note to last note, these dudes come to rock, and they've been all over. The last year has been really, really good to them, and they're continuing to put out great conjunto music. The story is they at one point in time they were all part of the organization, the old school organization that we know as the Homeboys. I mean the Hometown Boys, and they at one time at different times they played with that organization, and one day they just all got together and they made their own, and it's called the Homeboys with the Z, but they say with the mother effing Z, right? So Que Bonito Fuera, brand new one by my homies, the Homeboys. Shout out to Elias and all the guys. Here's a brand new one right here. Que Bonito Fuera.
Get it.
Of course, it would be like this.
Qué bonito fuera pasar mi vida contigo. Qué bonito fuera
The Homeboys right there, man. Que bonito fuera. A badass remake. I'm being kind of right. It is a badass song. They did a very good job on it. And I'm not just saying it because they're my homies, because they are my homies. So again, shout out to the Homeboys on that brand new single Que bonito fuera.
Great job, man.
Thank you guys. Great job on that one right there for sure. Me and Rick were talking. Me and Rick actually share something in common. And what Rick doesn't know is that what we share in common was the creator. Listen to what I'm telling you, Rick. It was the creator of Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. Parisa, that we both love. If you don't know what Parisa is not German.
It's German.
It's German. It's German in that area, that neck of the woods part of the world. So what it is, it's ground hamburger meat, carne picada for those of you Tejanos, right? Carne picada, it's raw. It's raw, and they season it with cheddar, cilantro, jalapeno, onions, and some other seasonings, and then they cook it with lime. Mm-hmm. They cook it with citric acid, yes, right? And then they stick it back in the refrigerator for a day, and then you buy it like that. You don't cook it. You buy some crackers, you put it on a cracker, and you eat it like that. So the reason I say, because Rick loves it, and this is how good of a friend Rick is, man. He what's the name of the thing? Zooks, right?
Zooks. It starts with a Z, but it's Zooks. It
starts with a D, but the D's silent, right? Zooks in Castroville, they make this stuff, right? So Rick goes out there quite a bit, and every time he goes by Zooks, he buys something, and he always thinks of me. He buys me some. I meet him halfway, and he sometimes even throws in a pack of crackers at that. Neta, he'll throw in a pack of crackers with it, right? He'll throw in a roll of crackers, and I'll get home, and my wife loves it too. We'll sit down and watch a football game or whatever, and we'll eat the whole thing. We'll eat the whole thing. And again, it's raw ground meat, but it is the creator of Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. My very first Facebook Live was showing people that we were eating raw meat.
I didn't know that, man.
Huh?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Really?
So our very first one, it was showing people that I would buy it from in the one in Helotes. Mm-hmm. Right. I don't know the name of there's one like going out to.
I didn't know that.
There's a meat market right there in a shopping center, and they sold it. And I drove all the way out there to get it, and so the kids are like, "Dad, you can eat that? You should go live, Dad. Show people what you're eating." I said, "Okay, cool." So we went live, and we're eating it, and that was the creator of Wacky Wednesday.
And it's funny, like, of course, a very good friend Juan is here. We go back to our USA days. We were both employees out there. I would always buy it and sit at my desk. People go like, it's me. You want to try it? Well, yeah, I'll try it afterwards. Like, hey, man, can I give you some money? When are you going to go back to Castroville? Oh, man, that's like crack. I mean, but the thing is, that stuff is amazing. So I used to buy them in pounds, right? Now I buy them in half pounds, because if I put a pound on, I'm going to eat that whole pound, right?
I can
eat a whole pound easily. So I do, half pounds. Okay, I eat half pound, half pound. So I get them in little packages, but now they send them in those buckets.
Little copitas, little buckets.
Yeah, man. So now that's amazing, man.
So if you guys ever come across that, you think of Rick Balderama and Bumper Gomez. It's probably pronounced Parisa. Or Parisa. But we're gonna make it. We make everything Mexican. Parisa, dog. Check it out. It's really good,
good
man.
Stuff, man. It's real good stuff.
So yeah, that was the creator of Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. But here we are, Frito-pie Friday, man. Again, for everybody texting me, asking me about my sweatshirt, hit up Texican Clothing on Instagram and on Facebook, Texican Clothing. Hit my boy, Mr. John Rios. He'll take care of you. And order. He's got new shirts. He's got different colors, girl colors, different styles, all kinds
nice
of stuff.
Man.
Yeah.
Nice stuff.
I got kids, they walk in and out. Juan's over there looking at like, what the hell is going on?
Some shout outs.
Here's a song that I played. I'm gonna damper the mood a little bit, but it needs to be played. As you guys know, I'm gonna be hosting Remember Their Names Festival in Uvalde this Sunday, and I had posted a live, and this goes to show you how small the Tejano family is, because we're a family. Everybody in the industry, we're a family. And like family, you know, there's fights, there's people who got grudges, and just like your family, right? But I was doing a live telling people that, hey, come out on Sunday. I'm going to help host this Remember Their Names Festival. And as I was live, my phone was blowing up. One text after another after 10. And it was Shelly Lares. So when I was done with the live, I said, Shelly, what's up? I was live. Sorry, I couldn't, go back and forth. She goes, Bump, I wrote a song. And, Rebecca Valadez helped me. And we want you to play it. I said, well, I'll play it tonight during the Wednesday show. And it is, it's a sad song, but it's one of those songs that I think everybody just needs to hear. And it's basically the world and what kids at that age now have to, the America that they have to live in now.
Yeah.
Way different than the America we grew up in.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Completely.
Completely different. So here it is. This is a brand new one. I don't know if it's released yet or not, but I have it. Shelly Lares gave it to me, so I'm going to play it. And it's called I'm a Child. And I want you guys to really pay attention to the very ending of the song. The song is called I'm a Child, and this song was made in memory of the kids who were tragically taken from us in Uvalde in the school shooting. I'm a Child, right here, Shelly Lares.
I am a child. I shouldn't be faced with all the fears that make me run and make me hide. I am a child. How could I wrap my brain around the things to keep myself alive? Oh no. Ooh, I put it all on me. Well, you gotta put it all on me. Why's it gotta be on me? I gotta be the one to make you see. I need to feel the safety and the freedom. 'Cause I am the future, ain't that a good reason? I'm told to pray, but then you just leave me here with prayers and tears, and you don't do a thing. You want me to lead, but when all your dreams are blood and battle zones instead of lead, you're just making me wanna leave. Oh, don't put it all on me. Why you gotta put it all on me? Why's it gotta be on me? I gotta be the one to make you see. Oh, my innocence is gone, but I'm expected to carry on. Even in my school, seeing my friends dying and the parents all crying. There's gotta be a way that we don't have to pay. It's not a choice that a child was supposed to make. Ooh, don't put it all on me. Why you gotta put it all on me? Why's it gotta be on me? I gotta be the one to make you see. I need to feel the safety and the freedom. 'Cause I am the future, ain't that a good a reason? Ooh, don't put it all on me. Why you gotta put it all on me? Why's it gotta be on me? I gotta be the one to make you see. I need to to feel the safety and the freedom. 'Cause I am the future, ain't that a good reason? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
So there it was. I'm a child. Something Little Miss Dynamite Shelly Lattice put together for the kids of Uvalde. And again, I'm going to be out there Sunday, man. Sunday is a place to be. Is Uvalde, Texas, the same place they have the Palomino Fest. There's just going to be heavy group after heavy group after heavy group. Bring your own chairs. You can't bring your own ice chest. But again, one thing I just want to emphasize is that 100% of the beer sales, Rick, think about that. 100% of all beer sales will go towards these scholarships.
Scholarship, that's amazing.
You know,
man.
yeah, I gotta tell people. I said, you know, sometimes when people do these fundraisers and they sell beer, you know, beer's got to pay for beer. Like, it's never 100%, right? For when somebody says, the festival says 100% of sales go to the scholarships. So with that being said, Sunday, make sure you take a designated driver and you let your husband or your wife buy as many beers as they want, because it's for a great cause, man.
And today you also said they're going to have TVs out there because of the kids.
they're gonna have TV. So if your husband's for you wives that are watching, and you know your husband's excuse like, no, I gotta watch the game. The game is gonna be out there on a big screen. You'll be able to watch it. Bring your chair, and you can buy beer just like if you were at home, and then have some badass music in the background.
Oh yeah, man.
Right. So again, man, Frito-pie Friday with my boy Rick Balderama, and believe it or not, Rick's been to my house before. He sat in these chairs before, but he's just never been live on camera.
Here I am, y'all. Shout out to Sonia De La Paz. She's watching. And Sonia.
Sonja De La
we heard
Paz.
your song earlier, girl. Oh, my God. That was amazing.
Yes, Sonia, you joined us late. We played your song.
It was amazing.
Probably somebody called you and said, Bumper played your song, and now you're coming on when you know that I was going to do a free... No, no te crees. I'm just giving you a
Shout
hard
out to
time.
Albert Moreno. Albert, thank you for that, man. Are you kidding? That group Saboyado is amazing.
Well, look him up here in a minute. We'll play something. Rick,
Yes.
Rick vouches for him. We're gonna play it. Here's another song that just came out this week from a homie, a guy who's out there. He got really popular on TikTok. You know, he does this thing. He DJs. He's a great DJ, radio personality as well. And just, you know, he's all around. You see him all over the place, all over Tejano music. Again, supporting Tejano music and making it relevant, man. Leaving it into our faces. He does the sing-along. What is the Don't React Challenge. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
So JC Hernandez and our very own DJ Aftermath, Devin Garcia. A lot of you guys don't know that Devin can actually sing.
He's an awesome musician overall,
Yeah,
man. I didn't know
like Devin. If you know him, Devin talks a lot. He does, right? But I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story about this guy. Hopefully he's watching. If he's not, he'll watch it later. So Devin tagged along with me on one of the fiesta. I think it was fiesta, and Jay Perez was playing Under the Bridge. Mm-hmm. Bro, you got 3,000 people out there under the bridge.
Fácil.
Right? Fácil. 2,500, 2,000 people. So he comes up to me. He's like, hey, he calls me Unc. He's like, hey, Unc, Jay Perez wants me to go up there and sing with them. And I gave him one of those looks like, Devin, shut your ass up. Jay Perez ain't going to ask you to go up there and sing. He goes, I'm serious. He told me. I'm like, Devin, drink this beer and shut up. Like, just like that. Like, drink this beer and enjoy the music with me, right? We're in the crowd. Like, we're just in the crowd. And Rick, the concert goes on. And it goes on, it goes on. Then all of a sudden, Jay starts talking. He's like, hey, man, where's that? Where's Devin at? Somebody find me. Is Aftermath out here? Aftermath, where you at? And my mouth just dropped. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? And so he's looking, he's about to start. I was like, nah, you know, I'm a loud dude. He's right here. He's right here. And this is before the show was getting, too. It wasn't as popular as it is now. So Dev's like, Jay's like, he's right. So he makes his way up the stage, right? Mm-hmm. And he walks up the stage, and there's a stage manager like, "Who are you?" He's like, "I'm the guy he's calling." They're like, "Nah, you get your ass down."
For real?
He goes, "No, bro, he's Jay." Jay turns around like, "Hey, get him up here." So they let him up there, bro. And Devin sang in front of those 2,500 to 3,000 people with
The Voice.
La Voz, dude. Jay Perez.
Yeah.
And he
Tore it up.
freaking dude, like I've said this before on a show, it gave me knots in my garganta, dude.
Really?
Because he was just next to me. Like we were just bullshitting. He had just told me, and I told him to his face,
Shut
like,
up.
Devin, shut your ass up. You ain't up there saying talasico. Like, you know what I mean? Dude, and when Jay Perez calls him up there, I was just like, no. And then, okay, he's up there.
Yeah.
Right? He's up there singing. I mean, he's up there. I said, oh my God, Devin, please. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he does a good job, right? And sure enough, dude, he starts singing, and I'm like, I started hitting the dude next to me. I'm like, a la chingada, dude. And I don't remember it was a slower song. And he killed it. He killed it.
Yeah, he's bad, man. He is bad.
So, and the reason we're talking about Devin, right, is because here's a song right here. It's a duet he does with JC Hernandez, and the name of the song is called El Cable. So I'm still trying to figure out El Cable. Like, is that the line? Like,
Cable?
Like when I say El Cable, I'm thinking like dudes in prison. Hey, pass the wire. Like you pass the cable, right? But for whatever it is, here it is. The name of the song is called El Cable. JC Hernandez and our homie, both of our homies. Yes. Right? Devin Garcia, also known a.k.a. DJ Aftermath, right here. The name of the song, El Cable.
Háblame tú por el cable
shit, Aftermath. Man, brother, I'm super proud of you, bro. That is a great song, great flow, really cool. I want to give a special welcome to Miss Vanessa Salinas Sanchez. She's late. She's always on time. One of the first 2 or 3 people on the show. And tonight she's there. I think the 34-degree weather in Wisconsin got everybody moving real slow up there. No, but I got to meet her daughters, Rick. Right? And she's like, Bump, I want to introduce you to my daughters and my husband. That's cool. So I came out of there's like the dressing room. We came out back there backstage, and her daughters just smiling. They're like, hey, we know you. You're the guy that takes over our TV every Wednesday. We can't even watch nothing. My mom has you on the TV. So shout out to the girls. Shout out to Vanessa Salinas Sanchez.
Saludos. Yes.
To all my I call it my family now. All my Wisconsin family out there. Thank you guys for always supporting from even way out there. So again, man, if you guys haven't shot any stars, shoot me some stars.
Yeah, shoot him. Shout out to Mr. Juan Narvaez. Thank you, sir.
Oh, also, shoot. Hey, Devin's on his name. He's like, thank you, Uncle Bumper. I'm never that type of show my voice because I don't like to step on toes like the pros. But I have my music and I love my family. And without my family, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. That's on my program, it says Facebook user. So I would assume that's Aftermath. I'm hoping. Hopefully I didn't read somebody else's comment, bro.
Yeah.
So
also shout out to the Tejano blues man, Mr. Joe Villanueva.
Oh yeah.
Saludos.
You know what? He hasn't sent me stuff in a while.
Where's your stuff at, Joe?
The blues man.
Hey, check out TDK. Look what he put.
TDK's on there already?
Look what he put.
Carita de Angel. That's me, dog. And George Clooney. We were just talking about that, bro. We were just talking about that.
TDK, often imitated,
never duplicated. Otra Oportunidad. A group that is up for a Latin Grammy this year. Our homies, Juan Trevino, and all the guys. You know, dude, I never knew that... I'm having a brain fart right now. From Ladez, Markel was part of Grupo Alamo.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. Yeah, vocalist.
Like I just never so it's always Ladez. And when I saw the picture, I'm like, that's Markel, dude. What the hell? When I had Juan Trevino, he brought me some stuff. And a great songwriter, dude. That guy, Juan Trevino.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. So right here, man, Otra Oportunidad by Latin Grammy nominee 2022 Grupo Alamo right here for you on Frito-pie Friday.
Me ha dado otra oportunidad de poder empezar de nuevo, corregir mis errores, demostrar que te quiero. Esta vez te juro que todo será distinto, el destino junto nuestros caminos. Ahora vas a volver, yo no te fallaré, porque eres tú, el amor de mi vida, la estrella que ilumina cada paso que doy, la dueña de mi corazón. En tu palacio, tu guardián, tu soldado, todo porque te amo. Otra vez vida me ha dado otra oportunidad de poder empezar de nuevo, corregir mis errores, demostrar que te quiero. Esta vez te juro que todo será distinto. El destino junto a nuestros caminos. Ahora vas a volver. Yo no te fallaré, porque eres tú el amor de mi vida, la estrella que ilumina cada paso que doy, la dueña de mi corazón. Y yo seré lo que tú quieras, esclavo en tu palacio, tu guardián, tu soldado, todo porque te amo.
The question is, what does potranquita mean? Help. Portanquita.
Are you looking at a...
Cristina Aspuro said, what does potranquita mean? Hey, for all my fluent Spanish speakers in the chat room, what does that
Was
mean?
that on that song or?
I don't know. I don't think it was that was otra oportunidad, but I don't know what that means. But let's talk about the song, Rick. There's a reason those dudes are up for a Latin Grammy.
Exactly, that's what I was
Bro,
gonna say.
those dudes are freaking amazing, bro. Grupo Alamo, those dudes are legit, dude. That was a badass song. Saludos to all the guys from Grupo Alamo. Wish you guys nothing but the best.
Absolutely.
And we wish you luck at the Latin Grammys, man. We got a lot of homies up there fighting for that award. So, man, so may the best person win. Say person. Yeah. You can't say
Valentino had asked, that sounds like the singer from David Lee Garza. Well, Markel was.
Yeah, Markel at one point in time, he was the singer for David Lee Garza.
Exactly. Christina, yeah, that's Grupo Alamo. Absolutely. Amazing.
Where's everybody watching from? Let's go. Let's. I don't want to not say hello again. Well, everybody watching on YouTube, on Facebook. If you don't really comment, you're one of those persons just kind of like me, sits back and just listens to the video. Let me know where you're watching from, man. I would appreciate that. The cumbia from that album bumper. Oh, they want that from that album from Grupo Alamos. Hey, I'm playing new music that came out this week. That song came out this week, so that's what I'm playing. Es una yegua. TDK del Mero Monte. Es una yegua.
That word, maybe?
I guess. I don't know.
Shout out to Mr. Jeremy Ramos in the house. Jeremy
Ramos is watching.
Jeremy's amazing, man. He did a duet with me on my last album.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Do you know a guy, Rick? Do you know a guy named Michael Mitchell?
Michael Mitchell sounds familiar.
He hasn't come on in a while. He was coming on back in Frito-pie Friday for a while. He had a couple of songs. I want to say he was from Houston, and man, he had great music, dude.
Really?
Yeah, he had the songs that he sent me were really, really good, but I haven't seen him on here in a while. So, all right, we got people checking in. What's up, Buttercup? Oh, so he's watching from Buttercup, Texas.
Snyder, Texas.
Let's see. Wasion, Ohio.
Yeah.
Jose Gonzalez. San Antonio. Felipe, you're in San Antonio, damn it.
Felipe.
Yeah, shout out to Felipe. Vanessa Selena Sanchez bumper, please play Cristelo's brand new song. I think I might be able to do that for you, Vanessa. Aaron Flores from YouTube. Saludos from Edinburgh, Texas. Candelario Santiano, Hondo, Texas. Dolores Lola Arriaga. How you say your last name? Arriaga. I'm sorry, Arriaga. Facebook Work GM, Toledo, Ohio.
We got Carlos Munoz from Mesquite, Texas.
Where? Mesquite, Texas?
Yes. Valentino Duran from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Damn.
Joe Villanueva, Tejano Blues Band, of course, from H-Town.
Jerry Lares watching on YouTube. He's watching from Escondido, California. Escondido, that's on Highway 78 and the 15. You know? Highway 78 and the 15. If you're listening, Jerry Lares, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that Highway 78 and Highway 15? Is that where Escondido, California is? Not because I just lived there for 15 years of my life. I should know that.
Also, my sister Valerie from Bay City, Texas.
From Bay City. And speaking of your sister, Rick,
Valerie?
I wanna do this one more time. To everybody watching, if you want to sell, you want to buy, or you're just interested, or you just have questions about selling your home, buying your home, brand new sponsor of Frito-pie Friday tonight, Miss Valerie Balderrama. Yes, the same Valderrama last name as my co-host, Rick Balderama, Charles, realtor. You can hit her up at 210-744-5303. 210-744-5303. And when you call her, make sure that you tell her, I got your information from Bumpers Frito-pie Friday.
Yes.
And she might give you, like, I don't know. I'm not going to say she's going to give you something, but she might just say thanks. She might give you a Frito-pie. There you go. So Valerie Valderrama, Charles, thank you. Thank you so much for being part of tonight's Frito-pie Friday. And again, guys, if you guys are watching and you're just, this is something you're doing here or you're thinking about doing, make sure you hit her up, 210-744-5303.
Yes. Anywhere in Texas, hit her up.
And she goes, and I like Frito-pie. And she works anywhere in Texas, so don't let it. It's not San Antonio area. Anywhere in Texas, she can make it happen for you. Yes. So again, Valerie, thank you so much for being our sponsor tonight for Frito-pie Friday. I really, really, really do thank you for that. Bumper, track number 2 on the album of Grupo Alamo. Come on, bro. Chinga. Anything for the fans. Anything for the fans, bro. Let's see. Hey, Rick, don't let me forget. Who was I? I just said I was going to play. Don't let me forget.
Somayado
and Cristelo.
Cristelo, yes.
And she said, it's on the new album. Okay. And it is song. Oh, let's what's the name of the song she wants to hear?
Did she say track 2 or?
She says track 2, but there's no name. You got to give me a name. Track number 2 on the album of Grupo Alamo. Man. Okay.
Somos Salto.
Oh. La protagonista.
En Monterrey yo me encontré a una potranquita fina con una estampa, si viera usted, ay, qué cosa tan divina. Bailar jalao le gusta más y camina de ladito, como me gusta le separé todo mi corazoncito. Y aunque ahora tiene su foto salvaje que le enseña lo que es el amor, aunque no somos del mismo pelaje, la carrera del amor nos unió. Ay, mi potranquita, como te quiero, déjame besarte, porque me muero. Ay, mi potranquita, como te quiero, y para montarte seré el primero. En Monterrey yo me encontré a una potranquita fina con una estampa, si viera usted. Ay, qué cosa tan divina. Bailar jalao le gusta más y camina de ladito. Como me gusta le separé todo mi corazoncito. Y ahora que tiene su foto salvaje, que le enseña lo que es el amor. Aunque no somos del mismo pelaje, la carrera del amor nos unió. Ay, mi potranquita, como te quiero, déjame besarte, porque me muero. Ay, mi potranquita, como te quiero, y para montarte seré el primero. Aquí estamos y no nos vamos.
Damn! I want to thank Christina for giving us to play that song. We really dug it, man. It's really catchy cumbia. Shout out to Juan Trevino and all the guys, to Markel and everybody from Grupo Alamo. We wish you nothing but luck at the Latin Grammys. Great song. Great song. What'd you think, Rick?
It was an awesome song.
You made Rick get up.
I turned a little. Yeah. Thank you, Christina. Yes, from Oregon.
Hey, Rick. You know, a lot of people don't know this, and since you're here, I'm going to let you know. And this is a true story. What I'm going to tell you is a very true story. Bumper Gomez, this guy right here, was a victim of gun violence, and right. This, I know it's not Wacky Wednesday. Like, goddamn, Bumper, you go from one extreme to the other, right? But I got shot here in the city of San Antonio, man. And so if people ever come up and see, if you ever pay attention to my hands, right? This is a good hand, and this is a bad hand. I got shot through my hand, so I don't feel any. I have no feeling in my left hand whatsoever, at all. I have absolutely no feeling in my hand. So when the bullet went through my hand, well, of course it shattered all my hand bones. Mm-hmm. And so when they had to do the surgery, they had to they cut me on my side, and they had to shave some of my hip bone, because your hip bones, a curvature of your hip bone is very similar to the curvature of your bones in your hand. The angle is very similar. Mm. So it's a common practice, right? So they cut me, they shaved my pieces of my hip bone, and they used that for my hand, right? And they put a plate over it, and they screwed it in, and hopefully the bones grow, and they grow into the other bones that are already existing there. But the only problem is, Rick, is that since they grabbed the bone from my hip, every single time a cumbia plays, my hand starts going like that. Starts moving. It wants to move. I really do got my hip bone in here, but it's just make lighter of the situation, man.
Oh my God, that was a good.
So give us an update. What's the update on the score of the Houston Astros?
I like that, man.
There you go.
That.
It's absolutely true story. That's not a joke. It's not a joke. In 5-5. Damn, man. Okay, Bumper. Well kept secret on that. Rick Balderama is one of the best dancers out there. Neta? Rick, you can dance, eh?
I could do a little something out there. Me and my girl get out there and tear it up, I mean,
Oh, shit, man. So it's tied right now, 5-5, right, one?
Yeah.
5-5. Top of the seventh or bottom of the seventh? Top of the seventh? Top of the seventh. All right. Jimmy Lee, what is going on? Jimmy Lee, Grupo Tentacion,
Saludos,
all the way
Jimmy.
from the 361.
Yeah.
Beeville, Texas in the house.
Saludos, Jimmy.
So we got time for a few more songs. one of the songs I want to play is by just a cool cat, bro. The dude's just a cool dude. I don't know if the new brand is a brand new one. Yeah, this is it right here. Here's a brand new one that was just released, I think, a couple of weeks ago, and it's a friend of mine named Cristelo. Cristelo's the dude is, he's just a super chill dude, man. It's a very super chill dude, and probably one of the best dressed Tejano artists.
Oh yes,
Anywhere in the onda.
got style, man.
He's got style. I've said this before. 2022 Tejano Fanfare. Nobody came. Look, Cristelo, the next best dressed person is probably about like right here. Cristelo? Ring. What's up, baby? Hey, Cristelo was.
Oh, he's bad.
He was pimping, bro. He was pimping, man.
A quick little story, man.
So shout out to our buddy Cristelo. Shout out to Shelly Faith watching.
Yes, Shelly.
Shout out to Mel. Thank you for the great Frito-pie.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have another one just to let you guys know. After the show,
So
I'm gonna have another one.
Cristelo's grandparents and my parents, they were like compadres, comadres.
Neta?
Yeah, so I've known his mom since we were.
So you know Cristelo since he was a baby?
Yes, he was a little baby, man. Yeah.
And you know what the great thing about Cristelo, man, he's very prideful and being a Tejano artist. Like he takes it very, very serious. Like he told me one time, he's like, Bump, you know what, man? I honestly even at family events, this is probably a personal conversation, but this just lets you know the kind of guy he is. He goes, even at family events, if they're like, mijo, cántame una, sing me a song. But if I've been drinking, I don't sing. Because I know my family, they're going to pull out their cameras, they're going to record me, and next thing you know, it's on social media, and then somebody's going to say, hey, listen to Cristelo. And they might catch me slipping. He says, so when I sing, I take that shit seriously.
I learned that shit the hard way, bro. No, but man, honestly, Cristelo's amazing, man, and he's got an awesome future ahead of him, man.
Dude.
Bad boy.
I mean, the guy's just a great guy, dude. And every conversation I have with him is very deep. He's very passionate about what he does, man. And he is somebody that I look forward to seeing just blossom in the Tejano genre. And to the fans, man, if you've never heard of this guy, look him up. Share his music.
Yes.
He plays with the Brown Express. During that's like his band, but he's got a couple of singles. He's got with my boys, Grupo Asalto. He's got with Jordan Rodriguez. He's got a duet with them. Vented the great, beautiful song. I mean, the shit got him all the way to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, right?
Yep.
But he came out with his right here, man, brand new one right here. It's called Cuando Tengas Ganas. It's a brand new single by our boy Cristelo.
Yes, sir.
Cristelo, much love, dude, from Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, Frito-pie Friday, and just from Bumper Gomos in general. And Rick Balderama. Right here,
Love
Cristelo.
You,
Cuando Tengas Ganas. That's a Rick Balderama sound, man.
Cuando tengas ganas de una caricia, déjame saber. Y estaré a tu lado para entregarte todo mi querer. Cuando tengas ganas de sentir cariño, contigo estaré. Y entre mis brazos te daré cariño, siempre te amaré. Cuando tengas ganas de besar mi boca y de entregarme todo tu querer, no pierdas tu tiempo, que ya estoy en ansias por volverte a ver. Cuando tengas ganas de pasar la noche llena de pasión, pronuncia mi nombre y en un instante tendrás mi atención. Cuando tengas ganas de besar mi boca y de entregarme todo tu querer, no pierdas tu tiempo, que ya estoy en ansias por volverte a ver. No pierdas tu tiempo, que ya estoy en ansias por volverte a ver.
Damn it, boy.
Cristelo, bro. Hold up, dog. Hold up. Hey, you're already gonna play the other one with Jordan right there. I deserve another one.
Yes. Great job, brother.
Bro, Cristelo, outstanding job on that song, bro. Just a strong, traditional sounding Tejano song. I mean, we were talking about it, muted, of course. Just a beautiful song, Cristelo. Beautiful, beautiful song, bro. I wish you nothing but success, dude. Again, you're one of those guys that I want to say, like, he was here, bro.
That's
way
it.
before he was the dude that you know. Homie was sitting right here next to me.
And then I can say, yeah, I remember him running around in diapers.
There you go, Rick. You're gonna really show your age right there.
No, I don't know that long.
I should have the last Bandaleros on my show. You know what? They were on my friend La Chingona. If you guys don't follow La Chingona, she has a cool little show. She does Kicking It with La Chingona. It's not a specific day, just whenever she can get artists. She does it from her home. She had the Bandaleros on there. It was a great little interview. She does like good 25 minute interviews real quick. But yeah, we'll work on it. We'll work on something like that. And yes, shout out to my boy, Mr. Rob Marota, right here. He sells at all the Tejano events. He's the one that sells all the bling bling t-shirts. I love Conjunto. I love Tejano music. And of course, he gave me this one of a kind purple corduroy. It's corduroy, dog. Don't get it twisted. Corduroy cap that says Conjunto forever.
Rob will take care of you, man. I've been working with Rob.
You work with Rob for a long time?
Years.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, from when I first started, I went to Rob, and then, you switch off, you do this and that, and we talk on a weekly basis about ideas, and if I need stuff, like the shirt you got right now, the one I gave you today, he got it. Yeah, I send him my stuff, Rob takes care of it, delivers it, So, yeah, man, good guy.
Like that.
Just like that, man. Good guy.
Nah, he is a good guy, man. He's been here in the studio too. He's been here as not as a guest, but he was here as he was a guest of a guest, and he got to sit here and watch us do a live show. And I was walking out somewhere, and he's like, "Bumper, come here, got some stuff for you." And I've had this hat, and I looked at it today, and said, "Man, you know what? If you look at it, who wears corduroy caps anymore, bro?"
That's a tight
but
cap, man.
Look, hey Juan, you're laughing, bro, but I got 5 compliments today on this cap, bro. The people were like, "Hey, bro, where'd you get that cap at?" I said, "You got to look up my boy, Mr. Marota.
Hey, Juan, it matches your shirt, bro."
Yeah, it does. It does match your shirt, dude.
Yes.
I'm a Child, written by Rebecca Valdez and Shelly Lallis, sung by Ali Vasquez. We played it earlier, Rob. We played it earlier.
Amazing song.
You missed
man.
it. It was an amazing song.
Yes.
You
find Samoyado? You find Samoyado?
That was the next. We gotta find. That's probably gonna. You think it's gonna be on music on Apple Music?
It could be.
Samu what?
Samoyado. Hang on.
Samu.
These dudes.
You gotta spell it for me, dog.
SAM. Hang on. Where'd it go? Let's go to YouTube. Samoyado. Intenso.
No, that's
okay.
not.
SAMOYEDO.
SAMOYEDO.
No. Put Samoyal and David Lee.
Oh, right there, the medley.
Yes.
Check it out.
So David Lee's also playing accordion. But the other guy's playing accordion, but listen to it.
Te tuve, te perdí, pues ya ni modo. Sabía que algún día iba a pasar. Las cosas que me diste cada día, aquí en mi corazón siempre estarán. Al partir, dejaste en mi alma tu recuerdo. Recuerdo que aunque quiera arrancarlo no podré, jamás te olvidaré. Al partir, dejaste en mi alma tu recuerdo. Recuerdo que aunque quiera arrancarlo no podré, jamás te olvidaré. Jamás te olvidaré. Iba caminando por la calle y de repente cayó en mis brazos una inocente. Qué dichoso fui desde ese día con su inocencia y su alegría. Quiero que te quedes para siempre, nunca te alejes como otras veces me sucedió. Olvida todo lo que ha pasado, vente a mi lado, que con tus besos soy muy feliz. La que se quede, siempre la voy a adorar. La que se aleje, siempre la voy a olvidar. La que se quede, siempre la voy a adorar. La que se aleje, la olvidaré. Tu boca roja, quiero probar. Deja besarte esos labios, qué sabor tendrán. Quiero con un beso tus ojos cerrar y con ese beso sientas hasta dónde yo te puedo llevar. Déjame probar tu boca roja.